What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I've got some cool stuff to show you. We haven't had a Vento come to the Junkyard in about 10 months, I would say. We had that red one at one point. I had the silver one here. But other than that, I mean, we haven't had too many Ventos come around. But we had one come in today, satin silver car, had a lot of rust, damage to the rear, been an accident, automatic tan interior, not the greatest. It didn't have the greatest amount of parts on it, but I was able to snag some stuff, which you can see here. Front bumper, rebar, the dummies and the fogs. We had the Euro plate tub, some rear trunk struts, steering wheel, nice set of clear Hello Vento Ecos, which is always good. Only one fender was surprisingly no rust. The other one was trash, but this one was good. But the coolest thing I got from this car, which I don't think is actually factory to the Mark III platform, because I've never seen them before, but they could be. Look at this. Not this. Ignore this. Look at these things. They're 14x6 Volkswagen. They look like the BMW E30 bottle caps, but how cool is that? It has the Volkswagen logo engraved right there, and the other side it says Volkswagen right on top. Super cool stuff. I don't think this is the right center cap. It probably has an entire one. You can see the part number right there, 14x6 ET38. There it is. Super cool. And how cool would it be to have these cut, made into 3-piece, and put on like a Mark II, Mark III, I don't know, but they're super cool wheels. I thought they were dope. So this is definitely a cool score for the day. Again, I don't think they're factory to Mark III. I'm gonna search the part number and see what it's from, because it's 191 and not 1HO, but who knows? They look more like Mark I, Mark II style, but either way, I thought these were super cool. If anything, a nice art piece for the house somewhere. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see what we get. We got 191601-025B. What do we got? What do we got? They're right there. Original Golf 2. Montreal wheels. Look at that. Good old eBay. Look at that. There they are. This one also does not have center caps to it. I know these can't be right. It looks like it would be like an entire one, because this kind of drops down a little bit. These things are sick though. So these are Golf 2 Montreal wheels. Those are dope. And even have a actual center cap. Oh, there it is. It's a flat cap. Okay, go away. There it is. That's what we need. We need the flat caps. I almost kind of like, nah, actually that looks cooler, I think. Yeah, I like that. I need a set of these caps. If you have a set of these caps for the Golf 2 Montreals, let me know, because mine are missing them. These are dope though. These are really cool wheels. And again, imagine this cut made into 3-piece. Like, these would look killer. These are sick. Definitely a cool score of the day. And I'm fine with that. I think these wheels are sick. Like, having that stamped right in the face is so cool. I love them how they are, but again, if these were cut, made into 3-piece, and put on the Mark II, oh, imagine that. It's a nice big paw slip on here. Probably will fit, what, 1 or 2 bolts between each one of these. Dude, these would look insane in 3-piece. Probably go from 14 to like a 16, I would say. I don't know. I had to call Dimitri and see what he thinks, because I don't know, these could be the wheels for the Mark II. Those will look insane. And then I didn't show you this yet. This is the Phase 2 grill. What's cool about this one, they actually had it paint matched on the car, which looks like it's from factory, for the satin silver with the bar and the top piece here. Most times this is black. When I had a Phase 2 grill on Miley, I paint matched mine the entire way through. I think the Phase 2 looks better all paint matched versus having it broken up, but that's just my personal opinion. Either way, still a cool grill. Most will pick the Phase 1 to the Phase 2, but I like the Phase 2s. Also, give you guys a quick update on the TDI Wagon. I am 99% sure that car is sold. All I'm waiting for is the money to hit my account, and then that's it. The Wagon's gone. It's sad. We love that car. It's been a great vehicle, but it is what it is. And again, the money from the TDI Wagon will go to the next Wagon we're hoping to get, which again, the money from the TDI will go to the next Wagon we're hoping to get. I've already contacted the dealer. The car's still there, ready to go. All I have to do is go see it, make sure it's everything that we want, and then it's good to go. So again, just waiting on the money to come through, and then TDI's gone. And then final update. I spoke a few videos ago about making a Patreon. For those of you who want to help support the channel even further, if I don't slack, it should be done and up ready to go by the time this video is live. So more than likely, there should be a link down below to the Patreon. Again, if you want to help support the channel and the builds even more, you're more than welcome to. Do not feel obligated. I'll be posting content on there that's not on YouTube or Instagram, just kind of a more behind the scenes kind of look, polls and that kind of stuff. So again, if you've been asking and wanting to help support the channel even further, this is that time. So more than likely, there should be a link down below to the Patreon. So Currently Saturday morning, and I'm sat at, hold on, Skyline action, hang on. Oh, it sounds so good. Anyways, Saturday morning, I'm sat at the front gate of the Junkyard, not because I wanted to stop here, but the car, she turned off right as I pulled in, and now it wouldn't start back up, which is odd. Oh man, I mean, hey, it's never left me stranded, and technically I'm not stranded because I made it to my destination, so we haven't been stranded yet in the wagon, but that's interesting. And it had like no signs of like, you know, sputtering. It just was like just off, and I was like, that's strange. And now so I don't know, good thing the TDI, the guy's just waiting on the money to come in. So TDI is pretty much sold, like I said, and then we'll go with the next wagon hopefully. But in the meantime, we got to fix this wagon. Also, the parts, well, the first batch of parts for the Corrado came in this morning, which is dope. So probably tomorrow, tonight, we'll start on that. But yeah, the wagon here. Hold on. Let's just, you know, you got this. I just want to go over there. So if you just turn on for a second, I want to go over there and park. That would be lovely. Oh, for a second, hold on. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so we pushed the car over to this spot. I was going through like spark plugs, coil packs, which those were replaced and those were new. It smelled like fuel, and then I noticed this line. I just found this line right here that comes off the regulator. Has come off, which is the vacuum line. So I gotta find the other end to that. I'm assuming, I mean, I got it to start for like a second. If I hold my foot on the gas, it'll kind of go and then it dies out again. So I'm assuming once I find the other half of this and plug that back up, we might be good to go. Like I said, there was no like rough idle, no weird signs. It just off, which is very, very weird for this car. I said most of this stuff over here is already new and good to go. So let me get this back on and we'll see where we're at. We got this vacuum line from the regulator down to, it looks like the side of the intake manifold right down there. But what Jeremy suggested is getting it one complete line to go from there to there, because this section here, this middle piece, looks like it's been spliced in, which is why I can slide out of that end right there. So I'm gonna grab another hose, make it one complete line from there to there. That way it can't slip out and have it happen again. All right, updates. We have a nice one-piece line from here down to the sensor right back over there. Also, if you guys remember when this overflowed and backed up because the little breather thing back here had clogged up, oil came out of the dipstick and went all down through here. I cleaned most of it, but what I didn't realize, oil actually went down the line here and actually got into that connector. So there's oil inside the plug side and also connector side. So I cleaned out both of those. So between that and fixing this line, we should be good to go. And hopefully that fixes my weird idle issue, which I haven't been actually having. But I can only assume having oil inside whatever this plug is never good. So fingers crossed it works. All right, boys, moment of truth. Did we fix the car? Where's the keys? Also keep in mind, already checked the fuel pump's good, the relay and the fuse is good. It's not that, so hopefully, give her a second here. Give her a second. You might need a minute since I was off, possibly. But now we got a crazy idle again. But it's running. Oh, smoothing out. I think we're good.
Sounds like it's running.
It might take a second to get back to it. Let's try again. Hold on. Let's try again, make sure. Okay, so I swapped those coil packs out again for the other ones, and now it's idling weird. So I'm gonna swap the coil packs back, but that vacuum line
was definitely it.
Yeah, I mean, it smooths out, but the other ones I had were way smoother, so. Okay, she was just joking. So I went ahead and tossed my new coil packs back on the car. I swapped them out just to check and see if that was an issue. The car still starts no problem, but then it revs and like catches itself and it smooths back out at about 900 or so, and then it idles fine. It's weird though, because before the car shut off earlier today, it was running so smooth, like no issues at all. So I don't know. I've already done the EGR valve. The only thing I didn't do in the car was change the O2 sensor, which I do have another one of those. I've just been lazy and haven't done it. And the car just, you know, I don't know. It's the daily. It just works and does what it needs to do. And it's running again, so we'll see. Either way, I think we're good. That connector's cleaned out. We fixed the hose, the regulator. Maybe the regulator is bad itself or clogged up possibly. But idle's fine now, so I don't know. She's a rascal, but she's running again. So a few minutes later, the car was running good, but then it shut off. Turn it back on. It had a really bad idle, like the worst it's had in a long time, and now it intermittently wants to turn on and it shuts back off, and it idles super rough. It won't stay on. So I'm not quite sure at the moment. I don't have a scan tool here to check the codes again and see if there's something new that's happened, but honestly, I don't know if I care all that much. Like, we're getting the new Wagon hopefully soon, and this car is already at the junkyard, so I don't know. I might just, you know, junk it, yank my parts off, and just call it a day. We were gonna sell this car, but I mean, the car owes me literally nothing. Paid $350 for this thing, drove it all over the place, and you know what? If it dies, it dies. It is what it is. Like, we're getting a new one. I don't need both these cars anyway, so I'll try a few more things. I might try and get the scan tool in a little while and see what's going on with the car. It might be an easy fix, but as of right now, it's just weird. Like, let's see. Let's give her a shot again. Because it ran good after I fixed that line, but now it's just being weird. And off. So, like I said, if it dies, it is what it is. We'll just start at junkyard. We'll junk it here, pull all my parts off, and it's good to go. But I'll try and give it the scan tool real fast, see what the code is, and then we'll go from there. All right, so looking at our codes here, same ones as before, so nothing new. EGR valve again, which I replaced that with a brand new one. I'm not sure why it's still showing up. And then O2 sensor for the heater circuit bank 1 sensor 1, and then O2 sensor circuit bank 1 sensor 1. But I'm not sure why the EGR valve is still on. So I switched that out to a new one, and it was good to go. So I'm gonna try and clear these and see what happens, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I went through and I cleared the EPC light for the EGR valve. That one's now off. The car started right up, no weird idle at all, and it's holding smooth, no problem. So I don't know if that was even the issue. Again, it was a new EGR valve. It was cleared before. I'm not sure why it came back, but right now it's looking pretty good, so we'll see what happens. As for this, that'll stay on until the O2 sensors are swapped. So I guess if the car stays running smooth, I might as well go through. I'll order the O2 sensors tonight and just swap them out. I could have done it a long time ago. I've just been lazy and haven't done it, but I think it's probably time to actually do that. But for right now, it is running smooth. So we will see how long this lasts this time. So we made it home in one piece. The car drove good, but as you come to a stop, it kind of falls on itself and catches itself and then comes back up a little bit with the idle. I'm not quite sure what it is. The only engine code I have left is just the 2 O2 sensors, which I've ordered and replaced, and hopefully that fixes all of our issue. The car still turns on no problem, idles fine, and drives fine. When you come to a stop, it kind of falls on itself and comes back up. And when I got home, it actually died twice in the driveway, and I just put it here. So like I said, I made it home. I'll probably just daily the Jetta for the next few days until I get those 2 sensors and swap it out in this car, and we'll see what happens. But for now, we'll just go ahead and daily the Jetta. Now, since I'm gonna go ahead and drive the Jetta for a few days, and also this week I have to go to inspection with that car, we're gonna go ahead and swap to the good old track wheels. It has been a minute since we've had the good old track wheels out. These things are so light, they have so much grip. I actually love the setup. Black wheels on Miley just look sick. Door handle, what's your deal? Well, now you're fine. Oh, maybe the doors weren't shut all the way? What had to have been? You know what? I don't care. So I've been sitting here for a minute, and honestly, I don't think I will ever get tired of the Zobbers on Miley. Like, these wheels in this car just go like perfectly together. I will say though, if you guys remember a few months back, we dropped off my BBS RC 041s with the Mi-Trip retro wheel. I finally decided, it took me forever to decide, because like when you do wheels, it's so hard to pick a finish and size, and like there's a million options, but I finally picked the finish, the size, all that kind of stuff, and I think they're gonna look absolutely killer on this car. But again, I'll still never get tired of the good old Zobbers. But for right now, We're going from stretch boys to meaty boys. These things are sick. 205/50 on a 15x8. Like, these things are sick. This is actually a 195/40 on a 9, which I'm from Florida. This isn't a big stretch to me at all. I've seen way crazier than this. But in Germany, they're like, how do you do that? I mean, I don't know. I'm from Florida. This is what we do. Stance boy stuff. And also race car stuff. Just like that, bam. We are back in business on the ATS wheels with some meaty boys in there. I think some people are up at the car wash, so quick drive, make sure everything's good with the car and give it a wash. These wheels are filthy. I think we're over a cruise tomorrow, so we'll drive it tonight, make sure everything's good, wash the car, and be ready to go for tomorrow. I haven't used this angle in quite a while, so I figured we'd change up a little bit for today and get a new view. I think though with this angle, I have to have the windows all the way up because there's a lot of wind noise like right there, and we don't want that. Let's go. To do it, but I got behind all of these slowest drivers at the exact same time. It always happens too. Aside from that, car feels good. I think my side skirt on that side is like flapping because some of the adhesive came off, but other than that noise and my seat that always squeaks, she's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty good. Please go faster. Why are we, people just, you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe come from Florida and have road rage, but like, people just really drive dumb sometimes. But that sound though, makes it a bit better. Alright boys, we have made it. The car wash is looking a little bit busy today though. Is this the line? Oh, this is the line. Let me back up a little bit. Alright, we got a line today, so we'll have to wait a second. Didn't film the car wash, but she be looking clean. I haven't like deep cleaned this car in a long time, and I gotta say the blue and the black wheels, not bad. Not a bad combo. A little preview for the VBSs that are coming soon. She do be looking good though. This car feels absolutely amazing on this wheel setup. I love the Zoppers, but this setup has just so much grip, and you can just drive the crap out of this car, and it's so much fun. I love this car. It's a show car-ish, but like at the end of the day, I love to drive this car, go out, beat on it, put it through some corners, rip on it, and it's such a blast. And that sound is so good. Right about like 3,000 to 4,000, it really opens up and gets it like that Wookiee sound. It's just so good. The VR the 12 VR6, it's the best. I'm sorry, it's the best. So the plan now for tomorrow, we're taking out Miley once again, gonna cruise some back roads, get some food with everybody during the first portion of the day. And then also I mentioned earlier, the first box of parts for the Corrado actually showed up. So we'll dive into that, see what we got, and maybe get some work done on this car starting tomorrow. And I'm super excited if I jump into this car. It's gonna be a blast to work on this thing. I am still looking for 2 parts. I need the power steering line that goes from the rack up to the reservoir, because in the Corrado, it's a little bit different than the Mark III. Very similar, same subframe and stuff, but how the line runs on the Mark III, I'll show you over here. Just kidding, mine's all gone. I forgot about that. Haha, joke's on you guys, sorry. But normally in the Mark III, it goes from the rack right here to the reservoir. And then the one on the Corrado is a little bit different. It goes like a T. Actually, it might be the same. If you know if the Corrado power steering line is the same as the Mark III one, let me know. I'm not quite sure. I tried to find it, I couldn't find it, so I need that. Also, this car has an aftermarket muffler back here, but he can't find the 2 paperwork for it, so this one here cannot pass. So I'm gonna need a stock Corrado muffler. So if you have one of those, let me know. But with that, gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. The link for the Patreon should be down below. I'm gonna go try and finish it up tonight. There's like one last thing to do and make sure you're all good to go. But the link should be down below if you want to help support the channel more, help the builds and whatever else is doing. You're more than welcome to. Do not feel obligated, but for those of you who want more support for the channel, this is that option. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.